CP been going wild, like dumb crazy. But now we gonna hop into it, man. Hey, man, welcome back to another episode of Trap Set Network, man. Today, man, I got a special guest, bro. I'm really excited about this, man. We got this guy back in the studio. He been gone for some years, man. What's up with you, Swank?
I'm doing great, man. Can't complain.
For sure, man. You been turning the DMV up, man. Talk to me about how I feel to be back home.
It feels lovely to be back home. It feels good to be embraced with open arms from a lot of like friends and family. And it's good for my hometown to see my growth.
Oh yeah, more different.
And it just feels good to be here, years later as I've grown and as I've matured. You know what I'm saying, to try to like, give back and try to make a difference.
Yeah. What? How tough that is though, because when we try to give back to our communities and we try to come back and make a mark, you leave a lot of people that don't like Swank when you leave the city. Yeah. But when you come back, how it is that you manage that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that as far as like, you know what I'm saying? I know that I left, but I want to come back and touch the youth. Like, how hard is that for you?
It's very hard because it's like, it's kind of emotional, bro. Like, because it's like, I see the impact I have. Like, when I come here and I do something, I put something together, and all these people come together, it's kind of like a family reunion. Like, dang, we ain't been this late, or we ain't been together in like 2 years or a year, or like, dang, we sad you gotta leave. I'm like, dang, yeah, I'm sad I gotta leave too.
The bittersweet moments, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have this. Because this is home. It's always gonna be home.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I don't have this nowhere else except here. You know what I mean?
So you say you don't have it nowhere else, but I mean, because you left DMV to go to Atlanta, right? Yeah. How old were you when you left Atlanta? I mean, when you left to go to Atlanta?
I was 25.
25. Okay, so you was at the age that I'm at now.
Yeah.
So I think me and you could kind of compare to this because I do a lot of traveling with what I do off camera, but with work and stuff like that. Man, I know within myself, it taught me how to be a man. It taught me how to like manage and learn how to be with myself. Right. What did it teach you leaving home at the age of 25 and, you know what I'm saying, just believing in yourself? Because as a man, bro, a lot of people don't understand that it's kind of hard to get out here and make your own legacy. You know what I'm saying? Starting from scratch. Some of us grow up with parents in the house, dads in the house, but some of us don't. You know what I'm saying? So how hard was that for you just making your mark and your legacy at the age of 25?
So at 19, I left home.
Yeah.
Because I went to school in Alabama at 19.
Correct.
So that gave me the courage. I left home for 3 years. I moved back to Virginia when I was 22.
Gotcha.
So I left for 3 years, moved back for 3 years, and I was like, okay, it's time for something new. So when I turned 25, I'm like, let me go to Atlanta. I had the situation with QC. Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me just go to Atlanta and let me just really lock in on my career because I felt like I kind of like did everything I could where I was in Virginia. So that's why I left.
Yeah, for sure. I can relate to you. No, for sure. I could definitely relate to that, bro, because, like, when I left home, I was like, it was so many questions. It was like, dang, am I making the right decision? You know what I'm saying? How I'm going to balance stuff. But the beauty in that is that we figure out how to do it. And a lot of people don't realize that you're not going to have a game plan to teach you how to be successful when you leave home at a certain age.
There was no plan. I just had to do it.
Yeah.
Keep my faith, trust in God, and then it's like everything just started coming together.
Piecing together. Yeah, for sure. Because that was the biggest thing for me. And, we see a lot of people like, because I don't agree with pushing your kids out at the age of 18 and like, go figure out a life. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us black people that comes from single-parent households or even sometimes two-parent households, they make us feel like that we have to be pushed out at the age of 18. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now you being as a father, you got your son with you and things like that. Now you traveling with him and stuff like that. How big of an impact that is for you to like be in his life every day, but showing him, hey man, I can take you on the road with me. I want to show you different stuff because as kids, we remember those things growing up. Right. So like, you know what I'm saying? Tell me what that does for you. You know what I'm saying? Being able to leave Atlanta, come back home and, you know what I'm saying, do different gigs and stuff like that, but also to have him on the road with you, you know what I'm saying? So what does that do for you as a dad? Because we know what it does for us as sons. Right. But as a father, stepping into those shoes, what does that do for you?
It makes me feel great, man, because I know the impact that it has, when I bring him, to these different schools and the kids are like, oh, wow. That's his dad.
Little Swank.
His dad is cool. His dad's a DJ, and that's his dad. Like, dang. Like, that kind of like, it might motivate them to be like, okay, when I have kids, I want to be, you know, in my child's life, like how he is. You know what I'm saying? Incorporate him into his daily activities as well. So it's like, for me, it just feels great. I'm just glad, and it's helping me grow. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to realize when I had my son, it's like, okay, everything I do, he's gonna be paying attention.
Facts.
You know, so I want him to be proud of me, and I want him to smile.
Facts. No, for real. So, yeah, because a lot of people don't understand that, you know, dads play a big role.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Do he be trying to DJ? You get him to try to DJ if he DJ?
He's already
for real.
Yeah.
For real, the 808s and stuff like that. No, for sure. Nah, that's what's up, man, because that goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? Being there with your child 24/7. But I do want to talk about you. You know, years ago we did episode or whatever. And you basically gave us the rundown on how you got into QC, how that came about or whatever. What is that like now, stepping into a role of not just being known as a QC artist, but being known as Swank? I'm giving back to the community. Was that something that you wanted to do inside of you, or was that something more of like, I just feel like it's my calling to do, or I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like I need to go back and build a legacy at home, or what was the thinking behind of you giving back to your community?
I've always been giving back. And you know,
well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have, but I'm talking about more in the physical way, like we can physically touch.
So
this
like,
man.
even like, you know, back in the day, like when I would, you know, have functions, you know what I'm saying, my mindset of it was like, yeah, we're having a good time, but I knew like, okay, I got this neighborhood in here, and I got this neighborhood and this community of people that don't get along with this community of people, all in here having a good time together, and there's no drama, because they had so much respect for me and everything I had going on. And that made me feel good, because I'm like, okay, I could get them off the block for a night. I could get them out the trap or whatever for a night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I felt like I was helping people.
For sure, for sure. What is it like growing up in VA, man? I've been out here for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? I got kind of used to it. It's more of a military town. I'm going to give you out it.
Well, so like it's like any other military town. Yeah. It's like Jacksonville.
Okay.
It's like San Diego.
Yeah.
It's like Pensacola.
Yeah.
What do you know about
See, I never been to those cities.
Well, if you know about them cities, you know those cities, it's a high crime rate.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drugs because it's a port.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a lot of poverty as well. But it's just, I don't know. It's amazing growing up here. Like, it taught me a lot. But it's somewhere that I wouldn't want my son to grow up.
No, for sure. For sure.
So.
Why is that though? Why is, I mean, because I know you said the bad things, but you know, in every good in every good city, there are good sides of that city.
The thing about this area, like in my city specifically, Norfolk, you know what I'm saying, is literally, there's no good side or bad side. You know, you might have,
it's all mixed in.
Yeah, you might have these streets, all right, but then 2 streets down, that's the hot spot. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing for these kids to walk down here to the hot spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, man. I think it's a dope city, though. I mean, I just feel like y'all could probably have better food options. Being from Memphis, you know, I mean Memphis, you've been to Memphis plenty of times. You know how we kicking it.
Down south.
Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying? I do enjoy it out here. I think it's more of like a laid-back vibe for me. I really don't try to go. I mean, I won't say try, but I really don't have a reason to go to Norfolk. I really just stay in the VB area, and maybe I probably dabble back to Hampton or whatever. Cause I like that little water. What that is out there, bro? Like they got the water out there, like the lake or whatever. Yeah, man. Nah, that's dope,
Atlantic
bro.
Ocean in the bay. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, they look real
miss
peaceful.
That.
That's peaceful, bro. You got to miss something. What's some things you miss about home though? Since you've been in Atlanta.
The waves, just waking up, you know, or even in the middle of the night, you just going to the beach, listening to the water, looking at the moon.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, simple stuff like that, crabbing, fishing, swimming, you know what I'm saying? Getting on the boat, you know what I mean? It's a lot of things, bro. Just even going over a bridge or a tunnel, like I miss that, because that's an everyday thing for us here. Like,
Facts. Cool.
Anywhere you go, you're gonna run into a tunnel or a bridge.
That's what did shock me though, bro. Like when I got here and I went through that Hampton tunnel, I was like, bro, this is only some shit you see on West Coast, like, because I'd never seen nothing like that before.
And I miss the military presence too, like, it make you feel like
safer. Yeah, most definitely. Because I mean, what I do off camera, I engineer a lot of these Navy ships and stuff like that. That's the reason why I'm out here. But the thing about it is that you really don't know how intimate a city is until you talk to the people in the city. You know what I'm saying? They actually put their hands on different things within the city. I think the thing about Norfolk, what makes y'all special is that
you're saying it wrong.
Well, how I supposed to say it?
Norfolk.
No. Hell no. So look, I'm gonna tell you this. Quick story.
That's how you say it.
Hold
right?
on. So quick story. The girl down. Hold on. I met a girl downtown, right? Just kicking it or whatever. She told me she was from Suffolk.
Suffolk.
Yeah, that's how she said it though. She said Suffolk. I'm like, no, that shit is Suffolk.
Suffolk. And then you got Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Some people be saying Portsmouth.
Why do y'all say it that fast though? Like, why y'all rushing?
It's an accent.
Like Memphis, like how we say Maine.
Yeah. So like.
Kerber.
Yeah. When I be in Atlanta, everybody be like, "Yo, where you from? You got an accent." I'm like, "I'm from Norfolk." Like that's just how we talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all do talk fast. Cause I was confused on when she asked me that. She was like, I could tell you ain't from. She said the same thing you said. I could tell you ain't from here.
Like you said, VB. They just call it the beach. I'm from the beach. I'm going out the beach.
Tripping. Chill out for real. Nah, that's dope, bro. That's dope. What's some special thing as far as like, okay, because I know you do DJing, right? You got into music a little bit, bro. Talk to me about that. How has that been? Yeah, I checked out the single, bro. You bumping, bro. I mess with it.
Man, I love writing music.
Quit calling her phone. Quit calling the phone.
Yeah. I really like writing music, man.
For sure.
It's just, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of them things.
I really want to put out an EP. Okay. It's just like right now, I'm really locked back into DJing because I just went back full-time DJing. Because I took a break. I was doing like marketing management.
Yeah, you did do a break.
Different little campaigns and stuff like that for different brands and companies. So now that I'm back full-time DJing, I kind of just want to lock in with DJing.
Yeah.
Because when I locked in DJing in 2021, that's how I got on the road with Lil Baby. Like I literally locked in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go all in 2021, and then 9 months later in September, I was on the road with Lil Baby. Because I was focused.
No,
like, I stopped writing music. I stopped producing. I stopped doing everything. I just focused on DJing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
how can a DJ practice though? I always ask myself this: like, we go to these clubs, right, and we go to the family events, whatever the case may be, etc. We go to these events, and y'all just show up with a with y'all DJ board, and you just getting in. But I asked one DJ that I shout out to my guy. He know what I'm talking about down in Huntsville, but he was DJing or whatever, and I had him on my podcast, and I was like, how do a DJ actually practice? How do y'all actually practice behind closed doors? You know what I'm saying? I'm understanding that you can't pick just plug it in and, you know what I'm saying, play your music or whatever, but how do you put yourself in that vibe showing up to a club like, okay, I'm finna rock this joint out, or I'm finna rock this motherfucker out, and I'm gonna have this joint going crazy? Do you still think like that as being older now and being more in the game, or is it more just like, nah, this business, I know what I'm doing, and I'm in and I'm out?
Nah, every no matter if it's a corporate gig, wedding, a kid function, whatever, every gig I do, because I love music, I'm going in there all in. I'm going all in. You know what I'm saying? Like I get nervous before any gig because it's like
You still get nervous, bro?
I'm always gonna get nervous.
Why is that though? Is it because of crowd control or?
Nah, it's just because it's like I care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not something I'm just doing. It's not like I'm just clocking in.
Yeah.
Like this is a passion for me. So it's like I want to give it my all. I want to give it like the best effort possible. Like so. For me practicing is just like sitting down. I practice all the time. I might hear a song on the radio. Oh, dang, I ain't heard that in a minute. Let me add that to the playlist.
Okay. Or
I might be out. Okay, he's playing this song. Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Facts.
And then, like practicing for me is just writing down music, learning new music.
Got you.
And learning the old music, because the old music never gonna go away.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like for me, I can't keep up.
Even with this
music.
generation though, like, cause you got to realize, bro, the kids that are in college now are 2004, 2003, I believe now. Yeah. I was born in '99, so I could probably relate to the music that you're talking about. I'm 25. Well, you might probably be older than me. Yeah. So what I'm saying is we could share the same genre of music. Boom, I know what that is. Yeah. But these kids that's in 2003 in the TikTok era. Yeah. They don't understand where we was when we was in MySpace and LimeWire and you know what I'm saying?
Between them and us, they have access. Like we didn't have Apple Music, we didn't have Spotify, YouTube.
They do got a lot of platforms.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we went on YouTube, it was like for
like vlogs, vlogs, and
a couple of new songs. But like now they can
Soulja Boy was rocking it. He was the only one that was doing it. Then shout out to Soulja Boy. He was the only one that I probably would say on YouTube was actually going in hard.
Exactly. Like we had to watch TV or like we had to wait for it on the radio.
106 and Park, all that,
so like if like you ain't learn those 60s or 70s unless like your peoples was playing it. But now these kids, they can just go on their phone. Let me look up all the new songs, all the top hits from the 60s or the 50s or the 40s, or whatever they want to look up. Like
But I think a lot of them only do that because they parents kind of listen to it, or they got older siblings that kind of did that. Mm-hmm. But it is kind of tricky now to see that the generation has changed, because when you look at our generation, Yeah, we had the big clothes, the T-shirts, you know what I'm saying, snapping our fingers, doing the motorcycle, whatever the case was, bro. We were rocking it out. But with these kids today, I think the difference is with music is they know how to monetize the shit now. Like back then, we was doing it because it was fun. And you know what I'm saying? If you had a creative dance to go with it like Soulja Boy did, or, you know what I'm saying, when Zoom came out, or when all this shit with boosting them did everything. Back then, it wasn't really, it was some those kind of artists that related to dancing and that probably could have fit in this generation. But today's generation, like, they can just upload a damn 30-second TikTok and the song be known just off the TikTok. Yeah. How fucking frustrating it is being in the music industry and knowing that this really a bullshit song that I have to play in this party, but it's known because, I have to play it because it's known by the masses that's in this space.
I mean, I know for me, like, I'm at the place in my life right now, it's kind of like I just play what, I'm not going to say necessarily what I want to play, but I kind of just, I have more control of what I want to play. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like if I
say more control, what do you mean?
Like if it's like certain songs that I feel like feel good or like people like I feel like they can relate to, I'm going to play it. Yeah. You know, that's just me.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I get a lot of requests like, can you play this, play that? I'm like,
that shit annoying, right?
Like, no, I ain't gonna say it's annoying, but it's like for me, like now that I'm older, I know the impact and I know the control I have as far as being in control of music.
For sure.
I'm like, nah, I can't play that. Like you're only 12, like you're only 11. I'm not finna play this song.
Yeah. You know what's a lot of songs? What's a lot of artists? I'm not gonna put you out here like this because I don't want to do you like that. But it's a lot of artists that you may go to and do these corporate events, school events, or whatever. Who are these artists that you have to block off and be like, I cannot play this, or I won't get my money from these people, man, or they won't invite me back? Like, who are some of those artists?
Man, if your parents don't approve of it, that's all you need to know. I'm gonna just keep it.
Because I'm just saying, it's no parental advisory on these songs, no, bro.
It's not.
Because, I mean, like, the world is so crazy, bro, because I was just thinking, like, last week, I was like, bro, this is so crazy. I understand that we throw different things on social media when it comes to music just to grab the attention of the masses. But the thing about it is I don't think we pay attention who is in the masses.
Right.
So now we got 9-year-olds listening to vulgar-ass music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and I put the names out there my damn self because I support them. But I just don't think a child should be listening to them. The Sexy Reds, the fucking Ice Spices, and all those. Yeah. And with the men too as well, you know what I'm saying? But I think the thing with it is, and don't get me wrong, I fuck with all those artists. Like real shit I do. But I just don't think when we was growing up, our parents wouldn't even let us watch certain damn TV shows. No, like I remember my mama used to tell me like, close your eyes or go in the room and close the door. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, this shit free game now.
Now, like I said, they have more access. They can listen to like when we heard music on TV, it was blurred out, or it was clean, you know, or the videos was blurred out. Now they on YouTube, they can watch anything, hear anything.
Bro, do you remember when MTV used to play MTV Jams at like 12 o'clock in the morning? That was the only time you could have caught those type of vulgar videos and music. Yeah, exactly. So the TV was off around like 9, 8 o'clock. Yeah. Like we was in bed getting ready for school the next morning. Exactly. But it's like now these kids got an open alley to all that.
And then too, when you have a phone, like okay, I'm going to sleep and I'm really on my phone. Like nah, I won't say none of that. All you had was a desktop computer, and I was on the other side of the house. So if you was on the computer, you're gonna get caught.
And then they gonna catch you, bro. Like even with the phones back then, bro, it's just a lot of shit changed, bro. Like I was just thinking to myself, I was like, bro, this is crazy because now even though that they're listening to the music, the images are starting to be portrayed to certain ages that should not. Like even with my guy Finesse 2 Times, fuck with Finesse heavy. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is that when they do these 20 versus 1, they bringing these kids on, and you like, God damn, like y'all are exposing everything that they really don't even supposed to be seeing. Yeah. So it's like it's no thin line of like respecting adulthood and childhood no more. I remember hearing when we was growing up, hey, stay in a child's place. You nearly hear that shit ever again no more. Like it's just pretty much everybody free game. You could barely even whoop your kids now, bro, without your next door neighbor reporting the shit. Right. So growing up in these times, bro, the genre of music, you a DJ, right? Mm-hmm. How do you pick? Like, when let's just say you go into a middle school, right? They know who Sexy Red is. Mm-hmm. They coming up to you, Swank, play Sexy Red, do this, do this, do that, do that. How do you still keep the crowd controlled? Because they got to be tough. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want you to do something.
You got to just know your music.
Yeah.
You know, and I always say that I had put this on. I had put this on. I made a status. I like, you know, Sexy Red is not in my. Excuse me.
No,
Sexy
you
Red is not in my playlist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I only say that for like my corporate, you know, and my, you know, my school events.
Yeah.
She's not. You know?
Yeah.
And there's nothing against it, you know, nothing against her, but it's just not.
No, I think, like I said, I think she dope as hell, bro. Like a lot of shit that
the
she
kids don't need. They need to be doing the cha-cha slide.
Yeah, the Cupid shuffle and shit we was doing when we were growing up.
Because when I played them, and another part about being a DJ, the mouthpiece, you got to hype them up.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be the host. You got to be the energy.
Yeah.
So you got to get on that mic and you got to like just turn
stage
up.
presence. Yeah.
You feel me? Like, so yeah, I can get the job done. Without playing, you know,
for sure,
the stuff they want to hear. Because it's not even just the Sexy Reds, it's the other stuff from male artists that.
That's why I said men too as well. Like, I mean, the men music is crazy, bro, because it's influenced our young men too. So it's like we kind of like not respecting the guy. I don't know, bro. It's just that it's no more licensing on music, and a lot of people is wondering why kids growing up so fast. Shit, it's the music.
But I'm not gonna blame it on the music. I feel like as grown-ups, we have to hold ourselves accountable.
But I mean, how though? When it's like everywhere,
so
like
me,
you can try to do
this
it.
This is me though. Like people because things have changed since I had a son. So like people may think I'm lame or might think whatever. But like with me, you would never catch me playing no hip hop with my son in the back seat or in the house with me. Like,
gotcha.
If I do, I got headphones on or I'm playing some old school or like, you know, something that's positive.
Yeah.
Because I know like this is not what my parents did with me.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like if I catch somebody doing it and they're around my son, I'm gonna call them out. I'm like, yo, don't play that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know how people feel comfortable playing this shit around.
Because some people it don't
register. It don't register.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
okay.
It's like because we so used to it.
Yeah.
So like even for me, like it don't be nothing against people, but like I won't bring my son around people like that for real because I know like in their mind they're not thinking like, oh, it's a child here.
Yeah.
My language is off the chain. I'm playing off the chain music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes I'll just like not bring them around so that I don't make them uncomfortable. You feel me?
Facts.
They don't realize because some people don't have kids.
Because I'm the type, man, you bring your kid around and shit, we pouring up and drinking or whatever. I'm like, hey, bro, everybody grab a water bottle. They tell his little ass go play Connect 4 or some shit in the back room. You know what I'm saying? Or something. Because I know, like you said, it registered when I was growing up. I had parents that was like, hell no, y'all get in the back room and close that door and play the game or don't come out. We going to bring y'all food. Yeah. Whatever the case may have been. Yeah. But the thing was
never in grown folks' conversation.
Exactly. Man, I got slapped in the mouth for that plenty of times. Oh, you in grown folk mouth? Like, quick backhand. You know what I'm saying?
If grown folks was around and they, you know, did say, you know, curse words, they would say, excuse me, I apologize.
Yeah. They be like, oh, excuse me, baby, I'm sorry. Yeah. Then your parents will escort you out the room or whatever the case may be. But I do want to ask you this. Music. Mm-hmm. As far as, like, the rap game. As far as the rap game now, we see that a lot of people were saying, like, the rap game dead. It ain't no more good music being made. They not even in the top charts of the billboards. Give me your top 3 cities that you think run the rap game right now. Don't leave us out. We carrying right now. We like LeBron for the Heat right now.
Listen to me. Of course.
We like LeBron right now for the Heat, man.
It's Atlanta, Memphis, and
you ranking it like that? You gonna?
No, it's no rank.
Okay.
It's Atlanta, Memphis, and I would say as far as hip hop music, that's what you're asking.
I mean hip hop music, yeah.
I would say Atlanta, Memphis, and me personally, I would say like California, like LA.
What about Detroit? You ain't messing with Detroit style?
I wouldn't say they're.
They going heavy right now, though, Swank.
But you gotta think the hip hop is bigger than just us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like they making their own identity, though.
You gotta think too, like people in China listen to hip hop, people in the Philippines listen to hip hop, so. You know.
But okay. I'm just saying out of your top 3, Memphis and Atlanta, we both agree on. Like that's undeniable. But when it comes to something like California, yeah, I feel like California ran it and introduced hip hop in the style that is marketed as today. When I say that, I mean as far as like how Tupac was marketed, how Dr. Dre was marketed, how all these groups was marketed in California and LA or coming out or whatever. I feel like Detroit has kind of jumped California a little bit because they're creating their own identity of rappers. Now, like Chicago cool. I just think Chicago now has not had that one big artist come out of it yet since that Chief Keef and G Herbo and all them eras. But now if we go over to Detroit, we looking at rappers like Vizzy. We looking at rappers like what's my guy T Grizzly. All these other rappers.
I only say that because I'm just thinking about statistics and just like numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like California has way bigger artists than Detroit. You can't
Bigger artists today or just legendary artists and all.
Bigger artists today, yeah.
I
Ain't
disagree.
nobody in Detroit bigger than Kendrick Lamar. Ain't nobody in Detroit bigger than will.i.am. He's straight from LA.
But these legendary, these legendary status people though.
I'm saying
we talking about who controlling like today though. Like, all right, let's just say from. Okay, we could put Kendrick in there because Kendrick made his little run or whatever.
Listen to you in the South. You gotta think like.
No, I'm thinking North too. That's why I put. That's why
as you go out west, it's like they don't even be lit. Like, and there's nothing against Memphis or like. From my experience, when I go out west, they got their own. They ain't really playing too much of the stuff we might listen to.
It's like New York. New York is the same way. They don't really listen to South music
because they got their own.
They got their own flow.
It's a different world.
That's what I'm saying with
Memphis
Detroit.
And Atlanta's in the South, and so Detroit's its own world, right? So it's like we ain't like. That's just me. Like,
yeah,
I don't really hear too many like Detroit songs like that.
Man, down south they be bumping Detroit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like they be going crazy with it.
No, you be.
I be in Bama. I be in you know what I'm saying, Tennessee, Florida. Like they love Detroit rappers.
But I'm saying like as far as like the general masses. I don't really hear too many other songs like that.
I'm gonna tell you somebody.
Like, what's some Detroit hits? Tell me.
I don't really listen to it myself, but I'm saying when I'm out, I hear people bumping Detroit music because every time I ask them, I'm like, damn, who is that? They be like, oh, this such and such from Detroit.
Yeah,
then it's the same type of beat every time.
Yeah. No, they definitely got their own sound. They definitely making some, they knocking down some doors. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like me personally, Atlanta, California, and Memphis. Honestly.
Yeah. I think the thing about it is though with the rap game, and a lot of people said that it went bad or whatever and went rogue or whatever, and it's not producing the same great music that it once was. I just honestly think now we're in the era of we're seeing a younger generation shift into the rap game because we're seeing TikToks being involved now, Reels being involved. Artists are touring more than ever, but not only that, they're dropping music more than ever. Mm-hmm. It's like they can have these personal relationship with their artists now. I could jump on Instagram, he live right now, or she is live right now, or I could just DM them. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we couldn't do that. The closest we can get to them was buy a ticket and go to the concert.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So seeing that change and seeing all of that now and being with different artists like you ran into the Baby, Lil Baby, or whoever you worked with at QC, what is the difference now between what you've seen coming into the DJing game and seeing and working with different artists to where you see now it's like, damn, this shit kind of shifted?
I feel like because a lot of stuff is like super more personal now, I feel like a lot of artists that we may think are big are not as big as they really are.
What do you mean?
Like, you may have an artist that has 1 million followers on Instagram, but they might do a show in Colorado and nobody know the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everything is focused.
You been at shows like that before? Like when the artist got on, how is that in that moment? Like, do y'all look at each other and be like, damn, bro, like wrap this shit over?
Nah, it just helps. It opens up your eyes. Like, the world is big. It's 7 billion people out here.
Yeah.
You know, people feel like they know you, but then sometimes we let like social media and like just different things like kind of like, oh yeah, I made it, I'm popping.
Trigger out mine, yeah.
Really not popping for real.
Yeah, until you actually
like you popping, but we gotta put some more work in.
For sure.
You know what I mean, because we think about the whole world, not just our community.
Facts. So I mean, because I know as an artist, you kind of look back at your DJ and be like, God damn, bro, like. So when that happens, do y'all wrap it up fast, or y'all just like, man, just even kill it, or we gonna find this space to where we gonna just end it? You know what I'm saying? How is that moment? Do y'all finish all the way through? Because I know it's kind of hard as hell to continue stage presence when you got people looking at you like, all right, who next? You know what I'm saying?
That's because people's attention span is short.
Yeah, and I tell people that all the time. You can't grab people's attention span within the first 10 seconds of something, it's a wrap.
And then it falls down to like the artistry too, like artist development. Like, you have to really be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of artists don't interact with fans. You know, some artists, they just come out there and just start performing.
Facts.
Dang,
But
you know what I'm saying?
but interacting with fans though, that's what I'm saying. As an artist now, their job got harder because you could just show up and everybody just sing lyrics. But I think now what you was talking about is like you go to these cities and you see that death stare. That's because they haven't built that person relationship on the media. I feel like social media gains your followers, not your music.
And they probably haven't heard of them. Like,
yeah,
honestly.
facts. And I just feel like when you get that social connection with a fan or whatever, that happens through social media now. It don't happen through the music no more. Right. Nobody's going to Target or Walmart or iTunes and going to go buy a CD or download your track unless I felt something through Instagram or Twitter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the biggest shift that, in my opinion, that's different now from maybe when we was growing up in the early 2000s or whatever, because we thought that was the biggest thing. Shit, they just followed me on MySpace. We thought that was the biggest thing ever. Yeah. But now these people hopping on live, man. You can get a DM. You can have them comment under your picture. Sometimes you comment under their post, and they like your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely shifted. But I do want to get your thoughts on the rap beef that's been going on between Kendrick and Drake. Mm-hmm. Who you think won?
I don't think the battle's been won.
You think it's still going?
Oh, yeah.
So you think Drake gonna come back out with something? I mean, Kendrick dropped 2 and Drake ain't did nothing yet.
Yeah, I feel like I'm loving the energy right now. You know, it's entertaining. You know, I don't want it to get, you know,
too physical. Physical. You know, and I don't think it will. I just think it's good entertainment for right now.
Yeah. So I think it's good entertainment.
Yeah.
For the moment, it's definitely getting a lot of people, you know, in the lab.
You know folks pulling out their best, man. Nah, for sure. Yeah. Who do you think winning though so far?
I can't say who's winning. I just know that it's lit right now.
It's lit. It's lit for you. Nah, in my opinion, I'm gonna give my opinion because he ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna give my opinion. I think my opinion, honestly, and he ain't even doing it no more. Chris Brown. Chris Brown dropped that one goddamn track. That was it. I was like, I don't need to listen to nobody else. Yeah. Like, when he ended and you just got dissed by an R&B nigga, I was like, see, he different. He stepped into y'all weird murder shit and hopped back out.
That's what I'm saying.
It's still going on tour this summer. Shout out to Chris Brown, man.
It's lit right now. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of energy going out right now. It's lit. I'm loving it.
No, I'm messing with it, bro. I'm definitely messing with it, but I just think, honestly, like, it's doing good for the men's side of hip-hop. Mm-hmm. With the women's side, man, shout out to Glorilla and Sexy Red, man. They been saving the fucking women. Like, they been carrying them. Yeah. Like,
you know,
honestly.
They've been dropping disses, too, though.
They have?
Not them necessarily, but you know, other female artists that are popping, they've been dropping disses back and forth.
I think with them now, it's like, what do you think the difference is with the female artists that we seen early on, growing up or whatever, to what we see now? I mean, because yes, there weren't
really no female artists that had a spotlight for real. Yeah, I mean, you had Nicki Minaj, but it took a while for Nicki Minaj to really like pop.
She had to get that Young Money stamp for her to get up out of there. Yeah. And I feel like Lil Wayne had a lot to do with that. Then when she played into the Drake stuff, I think that's what took it out of there too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But not to say that Nicki Minaj wasn't, you know what I'm saying, her own person or whatever, because I don't want nobody to take it as that. But what I'm saying is I feel like she really honestly kind of shifted that culture of women when it came to hip hop, but she needed help from a Drake or Lil Wayne or you know what I'm saying, different people like that. You know what I'm saying, or just being around a group of men and you know what I'm saying, they growing.
I mean, Drake wouldn't be who he is without Lil Wayne. That's just fact.
Oh yeah, that's facts. That's fact. We can all agree on that. Yeah, for sure. Most do, but I mean, shit, Lil Wayne wouldn't have been none without Birdman. Come on, man. You feel what I'm saying? So nah, for sure. What's the hardest part about being a DJ, man?
The hardest part about being a DJ is trying to make everybody happy. Yeah. You can't make everybody happy.
How do you make somebody? I mean, I know it's the music choices.
Yeah, because some people want to really hear a song. It's like, nah, bro, this is like, you're messing up it's like, people don't understand. It's like it's like a trip. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done passed that phase of the trip. We are like in the middle of the trip right now. Yeah. Like, we can't even go to that type of song. Like,
facts.
Like, I'll pay you. I'm like, no, I don't want no money. I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm good.
For sure. Nah, man, my boy don't need the money, man. Hey, he good. But nah, I do notice, like, when I go to parties and different things like that, a lot, and I used to do party promotion at A&M. Mm-hmm. So I know a lot of that goes behind closed doors that people don't see before everything comes together.
Right.
And you see a lot of DJs speaking out about how hard it is to like get paid in this industry because people don't value you guys. What is those like? What is that like knowing that you are the vessel of the damn party? Because if the DJ don't show up, ain't nobody gonna come in, right? But how hard is that when people look at y'all as like a less than, knowing that you personally are the most important person in the damn room outside of security guard?
So like when I first started DJing, within like the first few months or the first couple months, I went through that and I understood that. So when I was at A&M, what I did was,
I'm gonna pull the mic close to you.
Okay.
No, you can pull it close to you. Yeah.
So what I did was, I put my own money up.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me rent out the club.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my own parties. I'm gonna invite everybody free.
Hey DJ, that's the trick for real. Like behind closed doors, if y'all want the most out of a party, invest in it.
Yeah.
But,
and I was like, I want everybody to know, cause like when I was DJing, it just happened like overnight. Like, hey, I'm a DJ now. So it's like I need to prove people like, nah, I was serious. So like, I had a party, and nobody came. And then, not for real.
Hello, like
nobody came.
But what did that do to your confidence though? Cause like
I said, I'm booking this joint tomorrow, and we're
gonna
do it
run
again.
Yeah.
So all my friends, it was like, all right. And then boom, the next day it was packed.
Yeah. Was y'all going up against another event that night or?
I mean, it was Huntsville was lit, man. There was a lot going on, and then it's like
that's the thing about Huntsville, man. You'll have a party, it'd be 4 damn different.
But it was
parties.
like once I did that, then it was like, okay, anything Swank doing or anything Black Tag doing, we there.
Yeah, because it's stamped now.
It's stamped now.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then I always was doing that. I was okay. So every time I would DJ events for promoters or clubs, I never got discouraged about the money because I knew what I signed up for.
Yeah,
I would take this networking or this opportunity, because I look at it as practice as well. I'm like, okay, and I'm going to go invest and do my own event, and I'm going to invite people, and I'm going to make my money. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Okay, cool.
That's just my perspective of the DJ.
But you smart, though, knowing that, because a lot of DJs don't know that it's a business, and a lot of them just think about, like, well, shit, I got this gig book, I got this one book, I got this one book. How about you get behind the closed doors and be like, okay, I'm going to invest this, and I'm going to break it. I'm going to have 2 incomes coming in instead of just one.
That's what I always did. I had, I was like, I can pay myself what I wanted.
Yeah.
And that's what I realized. And then, too, like, I encourage all my DJs now, like, yo, get some more private gigs, build with private clients, get actual contracts with companies, businesses, nonprofit organizations. Yeah. Whether it's schools, whether it's churches, whether, whatever.
Because they going to pay. That's for show money. Yeah. Schools, churches, and community events. That's
I tell them all the
checks.
time, it's like, yo, anything can happen. That club can close tomorrow.
Yeah.
The school is not necessarily just going to close tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then they make you sign contracts. So they do business the right way. It ain't more of just like, wait till the end of the party and we break you off your percentage. It's more of like, nah.
You know what you're getting paid.
Exactly.
It's in paper. Everything is, going to the business.
Then it's getting wired.
Right. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to my boy DJ KB. He told me that. He was like, bro, when you start dealing with schools and like different events like that, they send you contracts, and the contracts are wire transfers. Now, it's not more no drop cash.
Everything is on paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it better to kind of work with those situations?
I love it. I love it because it keeps me on point. It keeps me like, it keeps me going,
Yeah.
As far as, because you got to think, like, as a DJ, you're a walking business. So it's like, you want that.
That's what I was just about to ask you. So we know artists, I keep saying this shit wrong. Artists, we know I'm from Memphis, bro, so excuse me. Artists, you know what I'm saying, has to have an image. They have to have a persona or aura when they walk in the room or get in front of their fans or even peers that may not even know them. Mm-hmm. How important is that for a DJ to be on top of his image, his persona,
it's everything.
How he moves? Or how she moves.
Yeah, for me, that's always been everything. I went to school for business marketing, so I've done marketing management as well. So it's like, for me, I've always focused on my marketing. How do I market myself? How do I look to the public? How do people view me? I want people to feel safe around me.
Facts.
I want people to feel good around me. So as a DJ, you don't want to have, your image is everything.
Facts.
So if people know, like, okay, you deal with this type of, this type of crowd, this type of music, these type of things go on around when you're around, that image can, you might carry on that energy to other people. So it's like, you kind of got to just be careful. You can't, all money ain't good money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, like, you have to, like, spread yourself out, don't discriminate, you know. So for me, I'm for the people. I'm the people's favorite. Like, so I DJ for everybody.
Okay,
it don't
for
matter
sure.
where you live, where you come from, none of that.
You talk about marketing, right? I seen you do a lot of brand deals. We actually was collabing with the same guy, man. Shout out to Jason Capanda over at B Condoms. But talking to me about Athlete's Foot.
Oh yeah.
You in the mall now.
I forgot about that.
You in the mall now. You feel me? You in the mall now, man. You got your own poster in the mall in the window, man. Talk to me about how that happened.
That was cool because growing up in my neighborhood, man, we had 2 stores in the shopping center. It was the DTLR and the Athlete's Foot. And you know, they used to have a buy one get 1 50% off sale, and I remember I used to always get 2 pairs of shoes from Athlete's Foot. You know, beginning of school.
DTLR is like that's like our city gear.
Yeah.
Like how we got city gear, that's y'all city gear? Okay, cool.
So it's like Athlete's Foot, man. That was dope. How I got that, it was just DJing. A booking agent just submitted my photos. You know, real good friend of mine. Shout out to Mel's Playhouse. Shout out to Mel's. And she was like, hey, I submitted your photos and they picked you. I was like, she's like, you want to do it? I was like,
hell yeah.
I was like, yeah, let's do it. Like, you feel me? But it was really dope because I got to work with Cam Kirk. And
okay.
If you know about Cam Kirk, if you're in Atlanta, you know that's like one of the best photographers in the Southeast.
Yeah.
And I remember when I used to do posters for QC when I first came to Atlanta. And we used to put posters right outside Magic City, and across from Magic City was like one of his first studios, Cam Kirk Studios. And I remember they were like, yeah, you know, that's where all the QC people shoot photo. I was like, I'm gonna shoot with him one day. Like,
yeah. Speaking that shit into existence.
So it's just like fast forward, but I shot with him in this lane, you know, back to school, like, and it just makes sense because, you know, I'm doing so much with the schools now. Yeah. So it's really cool, man.
Nah, I know this dope, man. You walk in the mall, you know what I'm saying? You just see yourself. You like, damn, this is crazy. Cool. Have you ever even took a picture beside it?
I did one, but I didn't really like.
How was that like seeing it in person?
Like some people
it's different when somebody email you and be like, you good? We doing a photo shoot, boom, boom, boom. But it's a different thing when you see that shit in the store and you like
I'm happy.
Crazy.
I'm happy. You know, I had family like, yo, I just seen you in the mall, like, you know what I'm saying? So
before you even seen it.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah, you know, it's in 500 stores across the world right now, you know. But I'm just like, for me, I'm just like, yo, I need to do more.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's like the work ethic in me. Like, I always feel like I got to do more. I got to top what I just did. So, I'm trying to do some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do some more commercials.
Nah, you definitely on the way, man. You out there now. We talk about since this conversation started. We talked about you building your brand, building your image, touching the community more. I know that you were with QC. Are you still with QC?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Do you want to speak on like how did that come about, or how did that split interaction happen, or
it
what
came
the case
about
may be with that?
in Virginia, man.
Like. Yeah,
real spill. Like, shout out to Virginia, bro. Like,
Virginia be putting you on the map, man.
I was doing
Swank Day still a thing, right?
It hasn't been a thing. Yeah. It is.
They gonna bring it back. They gonna bring it back. Come on, man. Hey, we gotta rerun Swank Day.
But like, like, shout out to Virginia, bro. Like, you don't understand. Like, like Alabama played a part, and when I left Alabama to go back home to Virginia, like the wave, the crowd of people, like, man, like I did so many events, man, like. Hundreds and thousands of people just coming out because of me and my family that I built. So that's how I got noticed by QC, man. And I just went down there and I really just locked in.
Yeah.
Just started hitting the road. You feel me?
I feel like though Virginia, y'all like that diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all all the way down at the bottom. Yeah. But like it's a diamond down there for sure if you keep digging. But I think with that, because now I know Ugly Money Nietzsche. Yeah. That's my guy. That's the homie. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He's from Virginia.
Yeah. You want to know how we met? We met in Huntsville.
That's crazy as fuck. Shout out to Huntsville, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's my second home, man. Shout out to Huntsville. I don't know if it's still open.
I was DJing at 47, Club 47.
47, yeah, 47 still a thing.
He was hosting, and that's when I first met him, and we did that for like 4 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And then it's like fast forward to see him, you know, where he's at now, and it's just to remember where we were.
Yeah.
It's amazing, bro.
Nah, I will say this, man, because it's like y'all produce so much talent here, bro. But it's like that, like, look at fucking Chris Brown. Don't nobody ever
Trey
think
Songz.
this nigga Trey Songz. Don't nobody ever think these people
Pusha
are
T.
from DMV area.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, Allen Iverson. It's
Michael
crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot.
Forrest
you feel what I'm
Whitaker.
saying? A lot of Randy Moss from here, right?
Not Forrest Whitaker. I'm tripping.
Randy Moss from here, right?
Randy Moss. Yeah, he's from the beach, I believe.
Yeah.
Who that boxer?
Who?
Sweet Pea. I'm tripping. I said Forrest Whitaker, but yeah, Sweet Pea from here. Shout out to Keyshawn.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Keyshawn Davis.
No, I'm not familiar.
Becoming, he's a professional boxer now, but
Okay.
yeah, he gonna be, he next up.
He
bro.
next up for sure. Okay, then
I
I'm gonna
went
have
to
to check him
school,
up.
bro. Like
He got them
he
hands.
been locked in.
He said he been locked in since the youngin.
Yeah, for real.
Nah, for sure, man. But seeing all this talent being produced,
Yeah,
but a lot of people that come from y'all city don't really say they from Virginia.
because
Like they
it's not,
like
it's
why
not?
not? Why
cool.
don't they
It's
own
not
it?
Cool.
But why not though? Memphis ain't like, bro. Memphis.
No, Memphis always been cool.
We always been cool.
Oh, Memphis always.
We
been
always
cool.
been cool. But my thing is though,
Memphis
why
always
y'all
been
don't?
cool.
But okay, Memphis always been cool, right? But my thing is though, like we come up with pride saying, man, I'm from Memphis. No matter where the fuck I go, ain't no Nashville ain't like us. Chattanooga ain't like us.
Well, Nashville's
Knoxville,
cool too,
none of
though.
these cities like Memphis.
Yeah.
We really believe if you from Memphis, bro, that's our own state. Like we really separate ourselves. From
I say
Tennessee.
okay, we're Virginia. We're always in the shadows because DC.
And that's what I wanted you to
That's
say.
like
that's
being-
what I wanted him to say.
That's like saying I'm from Savannah, but like,
yeah.
Atlanta's
claim
right
Atlanta,
there.
yeah.
Atlanta's right there. Like
Yeah.
nothing else. I ain't saying nothing else matters, but it's like
But no, we saying a whole state though.
as
Atlanta
a whole
and
state.
Savannah is just cities, right?
Well,
but
Virginia-
y'all won't even claim the state. That's the crazy thing. Like
I always claimed it.
But no, I'm not saying like you personally, but I'm saying like most of the talent that come out that we find jewels and diamonds or whatever, they don't really say they from Virginia. They don't really own it until somebody asks them and be like, "Are you from here?" And they be like, "No, I'm from Virginia."
I mean, all the people they said it, just nobody paid attention. Allen Iverson, you knew he's from Virginia.
Yeah.
Michael Vick, you knew Pharrell, you knew Pusha T, and
Correct.
You know, the Clips was from Virginia. You knew Timberland was from Virginia. You knew Missy Elliott was from Virginia. Like
Yeah.
you knew. I don't know if the rest of the world did, but we knew. Like,
Yeah.
that was inspiration as a kid. Like they from right here.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like shooting videos, like they right here.
But I don't think it pours out y'all pores like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, Memphis, like, bro, we coming out. You know if somebody from Memphis, you hear it in the language, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they dress, right? We don't know anybody is from Virginia until we be like, hey, where you from? And even if even if they are from Virginia, guess what they give me? DMV. And I just be like, okay, like,
That's what
which
the rest
one,
of-
though? Like, are
That's
you from
that's what
D.C.,
the-
Maryland,
yeah.
or Virginia?
That's what the rest of the world, because they don't, every time I say I'm from Virginia, they be like, oh, okay, DMV. And it's like, okay, yeah, because I can't explain it. That's like saying, oh, I'm from McDonough, Georgia.
Yeah.
They can be like, where is
Shout
that?
out to my girl Butter, man.
They be
Butter
like-
from McDonald's.
They can be like, you just say Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
the same situation. Oh, I'm from Decatur. Where's Decatur?
Yeah.
I'm from Atlanta. Like,
Atlanta.
You know, you just keep it simple.
For sure. Do you think is there any more? How tightly close have you been to the music aspect within the Virginia area? Is there anybody we should be watching out for this next?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Honestly, these past 3 years since I've been gone, I haven't really been able
Been
to.
tapped in. Yeah.
Atlanta, I mean, it's Atlanta,
You there?
bro.
You there in the Mecca? Yeah.
So I have to like keep up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know.
I mean, you back now though. I mean, a lot of people. I'm pretty sure.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
lie
saying?
to
Want to
you.
lock in with you.
I'm focused on the kids and the community, bro.
Okay. Shout out to
feel
that,
me?
man. Shout out to them
Like
babies.
shout out
man.
to the artists
Shout
out
out to
here.
them babies.
You know what I mean? But like I'm on a mission. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what everybody else is doing,
Yeah.
but I'm out here.
What's the mission?
I'm putting in work, bro. I gotta.
No, I know that. I'm saying,
gotta-
but like,
I
what's
gotta-
the personal mission for Swank? Like,
Personal mission for them, bro, is I gotta inspire these kids, bro.
Yeah.
When I did the career day at the elementary school, none of
Facts.
those kids would believe that I grew up right here.
yeah.
Like, oh no, you gotta be from Cali, you gotta be from Atlanta. I'm like, no, I'm from right here.
I'm not gonna count, bro. When we first met, and it was even off camera, I met you through Mike. Shout out to Miami Mike.
Yes, sir.
I met you through him, and bro, I thought you was from Atlanta because you was like, you know, you came in with the QC hoodie and stuff. I'm like, okay, these QC people, they gotta be from Atlanta, Georgia area, whatever. I didn't know you was from Virginia until we sat down and did that first episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, when you have a conversation with these people, you kind of figure out who they are and where their backgrounds are. I'm like, damn, it seemed like everybody that's in Atlanta, like they rocking and doing their thing too, but it's like it's a mixture of talent from different places in this
course.
gumbo pot that make it go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In
Yes.
Memphis, bro, we when I was growing up, bro, we grew up on A-Ball and MJG, Gotti, Dolph.
Yeah.
Dolph got hot my 7th grade year.
Yeah.
When I was like 13, 14.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, that was only 2 people we had. You know what I'm saying? And then
3-6?
No, 3 of course, yeah, 3 6.
Whoa,
Oh, hold on. No. I'm saying
Project
the only 2
Pat, hold on. What's going on?
No, I'm saying I'm saying the only 2 people that we had to actually make it a label.
Yeah.
Like as far as stamp us as like
sure.
cuz as far as that it was just Atlanta.
Yeah.
People was either going to Atlanta, New York or LA. But now it's like people are paying attention to Memphis.
In Chicago.
In Chicago, yeah, because Chief Keef area.
No. Kanye, that era.
Kanye, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about Kanye talent. Kanye was lit.
No. That era. You know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. But what I'm saying is though, which era was bigger? Kanye, hold on.
Twista, Common.
I'm finna hit you with it. Hold on, I'm finna hit you with it though. Kanye era was good with all the artists you said, right? But think about what Chief Keef era, bro. You got your G Herbos. You got your, you know what I'm saying, himself. You got all these drill rappers, bro. He introduced a whole different genre of music.
No. I mean,
to what you still hear today.
No. That was very influential. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like, as far as industry, Chicago, like they had a lot of motion at that time.
I can agree with that, but I'm speaking as far as like maybe you thinking of something different than what I'm saying.
And I only say that because you got to think like. A lot of the groups, Motown, like they was in the Midwest area, Detroit,
St. Louis, all them,
like
shout out to St. Louis
like
too.
the Shy Light, all them type them what they call them when it's like a group of 4 or 5, what they call it?
Sopranos.
Nah. A quartet, like a quartet group,
okay,
like
yeah.
that type of stuff. Like, bro, they all come from like Philly, Detroit, Chicago, like stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's like a mixture, just like with Florida. Florida the same way too. Shit, if somebody tell you they from Florida, you don't know if they from Orlando, Miami, Jacksonville, Tampa, wherever the case may be. You just don't know. So I guess that's the same thing. But I think one of the states that's really coming up like that is Texas, bro. Texas going stupid right now, especially Dallas, man. Dallas is going stupid right now. I think they probably the next big city to pop off, if you was to ask me. Because, like, with Big X, The Plug, and they got all these other rappers, man. But Mo3, shout out to Mo3, you know, rest in peace. But I feel like he took it into a different area and held the torch and just passed it off. You know what I'm saying? And Dallas actually been doing a good job of keeping it going. You know what I'm saying?
Texas has always been a wave, though.
Yeah.
You know. They always been a wave since the 90s, early 2000s. So
yeah, they have. Shout out to Slim Thug and all them, bro. Yeah, they was doing their thing out here, bro. For real, for sure. So talk to me about the events you've been doing lately. I've been seeing everything you've been doing on social media. You're more involved with the kids now. You say, you building personal relationship with kids now.
I mean, because I feel like that's my mission. I remember when I was growing up, I had no plan.
Yeah.
You know, I had no plan, and I always tell people, I'm like, yo, like, literally, I never, ever would have thought I would even see the age that I'm at now, literally. Yeah. It was a time where I was 18, 17, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought somebody was going to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the type of environment and the mindset I was in. So it's like, I can
understand, man. I'm from Memphis, so.
Yeah. So it's just like, I just want to motivate these kids, man, because I see that it's only getting worse.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of gang problems. We have a lot of shootings going on. You know, it's just getting real bad, you know. Yeah.
And it probably hits home for you more because you have a son now.
And not even that. Like, my best friend was murdered. Literally, after the interview we did.
Yeah.
The month
Damn,
later, a month after that interview.
That's crazy,
she
bro.
was murdered. Random shoot, not random shooting, but just
some stupid shit. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So,
damn, take me back to that time though, man, cause you know what I'm saying. I want to tap into that. I know you ain't spoke about it a lot, and you know what I'm saying. That's how you know when somebody really have genuine love for somebody. I honestly think because it's kind of hard to speak out on. Mm-hmm. But I do want to go back to that time in that moment, losing your best friend. Rest in peace to Sierra Jenkins.
Yes, sir.
But how was they getting that call and finding out? What was the emotions in that moment like?
So after I got off the road, the Lil Baby tour, I kind of like, it was just, I had a lot of personal rough stuff going on. So I kind of took a break.
Yeah.
And then I had got a phone call. It was like, yo, you know, we want you to come to South by Southwest. You know, if you're in the industry, you know about South by Southwest. That's down there in Texas, Austin, Texas. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to go out there. You know, we come out here. You know, we got a bag. You know, we got a couple shows you could do, whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I went. That was same weekend as her birthday. She like, okay, yeah, I'm supposed to go out of town. I said, all right, cool. I'm finna go to Texas. If they call me back and they talking about some money, I'm going to Texas.
Yeah.
If not, I'm coming home.
And that's crazy. I want people to understand too, like having a best friend is like for real, like another additional sister or something like that. Excuse me, a sibling or something.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I have a personal relationship with my best friend. Been best friends forever. You know what I'm saying? So I know how losing somebody like that could feel. But continue your story though.
So it's like I went out there. You feel me? It was so awesome. I haven't been back to South by Southwest in what is that 22? So 2 years. So
Yeah.
I want to go next year, but it's like it's that same weekend.
It's that feeling.
So it's but man, it was so dope, bro. Like I met so many people. We was rocking out shows. We was in the studio. All these producers, it was just dope, bro.
Yeah.
And then I remember before she went out, she called me. I'm like, yeah, I pulled up to Texas. She like, yeah, I'm finna just go out with my my friends and my best friend. I was like, all right, cool, be safe. I love you. Like, you feel me? And that was our last conversation. And so it was just like we in the studio. It was like 1, 2 in the morning. And then her best friend had called me, and then it was just like, what? Like,
she didn't make sense.
She was just like, yo, I need you to call her mom's because she just got shot. And I was just like how? You know what I'm saying? Like that just never. It just don't make sense. How this person.
I mean, but what did the friend say that was with her at the? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did she explain how everything went down? Because they did go out together, like you said, right? They went out to the club together, some type of event. How did I mean, like?
It's just like going out, you're having a good time.
Shit happens. Shit happens, right?
And then you might have a crowd of people that don't have they don't care about everybody else's lives that they're endangering. So things can transpire and get out of hand, you feel me? So it's like not everybody moves and thinks. I've been on the road a lot, bro.
Yeah.
So me, you know what I mean?
You know how to move through certain situations.
I mean, it's just like, for me, that's not my scene, you feel me? We out 30 minutes before the thing let out, or somebody picking us up, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm the same way, Swank. Like, I better not be in the club when the lights turn on. I'm too grown for this shit.
Or the Uber right outside, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, enjoying the moment. It was her birthday weekend. Yeah. And, it was just like, yo, she got hit. And she was like, she in the hospital. And then, like, for me, it was just like, wow. Like, it was like when I got the phone call in the morning, it like, for me, I wasn't surprised to hear that she passed, because I was just like,
you kind of already registered it in your mind yourself.
Because it just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
The whole situation. I was just like, yo, this is crazy. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then from there, it was just like, it was rough, man. Like, people don't understand, bro. Like, that was a tough time for me. Like, I didn't even shed a tear at the funeral, because in my mind, it was like.
And you kind of went rogue on social media for a bit.
Yeah.
Post that, yeah.
Because in my mind, it was just like, yo, she didn't want me to cry. I felt like I had to be strong for everybody. Like, so it was just like, after that, like, it was just emotionally inside, man. It tore me up, bro.
Yeah.
But now it's
like. Do you think it made you stronger though?
It definitely made me stronger, but it's just like, it showed me that, because she was like my number one support system. So it's just like, when everybody else gave up on me, she was always there.
Even still rocking with you.
Yeah, because I'm not perfect, man. I went through a lot of stuff. Even through my mistakes, she always picked up the phone.
Yeah.
If I needed a ride from somewhere, she'll come get me or whatever. And, people that know what I've been through know what I'm speaking on.
And I think we got a hint of that from the first episode we recorded like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so it's just like, so like losing her, it just like, it helped me boost myself up when I feel down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I got to put on for her. I got to put on because she's still cheering me on, you feel me?
Yeah.
And at the same time, even though she's not here physically, it's like, we can't be selfish. I can't be selfish and say like, oh, I wish she was here, because now you with the Lord.
Yeah, facts. I'd be selfish. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get where you at. You know what I'm saying?
But that's crazy, though. It seems like the people that make the less mistakes in the world ought to be the quickest ones to die. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God damn, like, why? But we have to understand and process that sometimes God put people here for a purpose. That's, you know what I'm saying? That probably been her purpose, to inspire you, to get you to get out here and, you know what I'm saying, talk to the kids now, be up close in the community of these faces.
Because when she was working, she was living in Atlanta, going to school in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was like already prepping in my mind, I'm finna move to Atlanta.
Yeah.
She's like, yo, I'm finna move back home. I just took a job at the Virginia Pilot. That's like our main newspaper here. And I was just like, yeah.
Oh, so she was actually
She was a reporter.
progressing, yeah.
I was like, yeah, do that. Because her whole mindset and mission was, I want to help the community. And her being a black woman working with the news, like that was major. Like we know her.
That's major.
We know you.
Especially in the South, yeah.
We know you, like, and we know your spirit. We know your heart. So it made the community feel good to see her in a position like that. So I just feel like now a lot of the things that she wanted to do, I feel like I'm going to do. And it starts with the community. It starts with it just starts with everything, bro. Like as a man, I have to hold my community accountable. You know, I know that gangs aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I feel like as gangs, we have to learn. Like as gangs are in the area, we have to learn to live with them or to like get along because we can't keep losing innocent lives. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And because it's a lot of kids getting influenced. Because I remember when I was growing up, my friends was joining gangs in 5th grade.
Bro, it takes a great parent to stop those things. Like, my mom was a great fucking parent. Shout out to my mom and my dad, my uncles, everybody, because it really take a village to not allow shit to happen, like you said, gangs and gun violence and
but it just takes,
going to jail and whatever. You know, it takes a community.
But it just takes you wanting different.
Yeah.
Like,
and goddamn, he said it.
Literally,
no,
like,
dead ass. You know what I'm saying? You do have to want different.
When all my friends were joining gangs, we like 6th, 7th grade, bro. I'm out there skateboarding. I just started skateboarding. Yeah. That kept me around where I wouldn't get picked on or like excluded. I was still around, but it was like, nah, he on some skateboard stuff. Like we gonna leave him alone.
Leave him alone. He weird type shit. They might call you weird.
Nah, I wasn't even weird.
But I'm saying, but the regular black kid mind out of those type of situations, we like, oh, bro, weird. We gonna leave him alone. Look, it's like one of them things, like, bro, weird. We gonna leave him alone. Like, let him do his thing. My best friends at
the time, they front line doing whatever they doing, and beef started stirring up, and they know I hang out with these people. They're like, I would be spared because they're like, nah, you on some skateboard stuff. Like, you not even on what they on. Yeah. So, skateboarding, and then high school came. I was playing basketball.
Yeah, that sports shit saved my life too.
You feel me? Like,
facts.
So it's kind of like you just gotta want different, man. Cause if you grew up in Norfolk, you know like how rough it was, like going to school, and people don't understand the city of Norfolk. We have the old busing routes. If you know about busing.
I don't.
You ever watched the movie Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
What do you remember about that movie?
Segregation.
But that was in the 70s.
That shit still like that today?
But guess what? Guess where that was? That was
in Virginia. Damn, that's crazy.
So those same bus routes are still here present. So every high school, every elementary school, we're going to school with different kids from other sides of the town. Like usually if you live by this school, you can go to the school. Yeah. But in Norfolk, they still have the old busing route. So we're going to school with kids from the east side, the west side, the south side.
And y'all all mixed up together.
So it's a lot of fights. It's a lot of, gang beefs or whatever, neighborhood beefs or whatever you want to call it. So that goes on every day in the city.
But I feel like y'all are like, because Memphis is kind of more, and I tell people who from Chicago the same thing. The thing about Virginia or Norfolk itself is that y'all are big enough. Y'all have Hampton, y'all have VB, y'all got...
No, it's a big community.
It's a big community. Memphis is just, Memphis is just a circle.
And West Memphis. That's across the bridge, though.
We don't claim West Memphis, bro.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, once you cross that Mississippi line, I mean, not the Mississippi line, but
that's a little trip, too.
But hell yeah, once you cross I-40 West, man, that shit Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? But I think the thing is that, and I tell people from Chicago, we have the same violence as y'all, but our shit is more intimate because it's so small. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I may not go to school with you, but my mom know who your folks is. My brother don't like your brother. So it's really more intimate. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all probably got the same thing here, but in gun violence, we got families killing families type shit. And families don't even want to meet up with each other no more because it's so much beef into it. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, honestly, bro, like when I was growing up, family was much closer. From what I've seen.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's like it's so goddamn divided now, and these kids can get into whatever they want to because there's so many loopholes to allow it.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So that was more of my perspective growing up or whatever the case may be. But nah, man, I mean, Norfolk, I didn't know that about y'all because like I said, I'd never been here.
Bro, Norfolk it's a wonderful place, man, but we need a lot of things done.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's a lot of youngins dying out here, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Nah, facts.
And so as my mission, I'm trying to better myself as a man because I want to be a better father, a better uncle, a better brother, everything.
Yeah.
Son, all of that. Like,
Facts.
I want to be able to, I want to be a community leader, bro. Like, that's my mission.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel like that's where I'm at in my life.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. So talk to me about the Sierra Jenkins Foundation. How can people get involved? How can people just, you know what I'm saying, reach out and just want to help maybe? Where do they need to contact? Where do they need to go?
I know y'all need to contact her mama. Shout out to mama, man.
Yeah.
We need some donations. So basically, it's a scholarship for up-and-coming journalists.
And it's the Sierra J Project, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's the Sierra J Project, not the foundation. I'm sorry.
But, so basically they're giving away scholarships to up-and-coming journalists.
Damn,
she was
that's
a
dope.
journalist major, and those kids are the ones that's going to school. But it's bigger than that, really. Like, we're really trying to show the world, like, hey, Sierra should be here.
Keep her name alive.
We're trying to show, that, and we're trying to show that gun violence is real. Yeah. This is a perfect example of how bro, her picture was everywhere. I was in Atlanta, bro. Her picture was on everywhere, bro. Yeah. Because she used to work at CNN. Yeah. She was everywhere, bro. So it's just like gun violence is a real big problem in our community, and we have to put a stop to it.
No, facts, for sure. What makes you happy, man? You know what I'm saying? You kind of had everything, you know what I'm saying, from what I can see of a DJ dream. You know
I've done a lot. I can't even lie.
You work with major artists, bro.
I've done a lot.
You've been in backdoor rooms that a lot of people can't get attend to. You know what I'm saying? So you see a lot of stuff go down. You've been to festivals performing, bro. You were signed to a major label, QC, bro. What makes you happy today? Why? Yeah, because I mean, like, you had it all. You know what I'm saying? You still got it all. But what makes you happy today, like, as being Swank? Because you said you on a different mission. You touching the kids. You touching the community. We talking about stopping gun violence.
It's about family.
Yeah.
It's about helping the community. And I say family because I know one thing about Sierra. She did, one thing she relayed a message. At the time, me and my mother wasn't speaking. And, before she passed, I know that she did mention that she did want me to get things straight with my mom. You know what I'm saying? So, since that time, it's like no matter what, I'm like, nah, we can't. Me and moms, we can't be bumping heads. Like, so for me, it's just family. Yeah. My nephews, my niece, my brothers.
And it's crazy because when you think about just family, that shit make you understand people so much better. Yeah. It makes you understand, like, motherfucker, you just get mad like that because that's you, and I accept it.
I know you.
Like, my mama, like, shout out to my mama, bro. I had to learn that shit. Like, growing up, you know what I'm saying? You hear your mama saying slick shit, you like, man, I'm finna just tweet. But growing up, I mean, being older now, I'm 25. I'm still young, but I understand my mama more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I understand that's just who the fuck she is, and I'm going to love her because I don't want her to change. I never want my mama to change because I won't be used to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you start accepting the great things in people. I don't even call them flaws because I think it's great characteristics that make you who you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You Swank. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if they copycatted you and made another Swank, what's gonna make you different is that you a DJ and this motherfucker may just be a regular Swank. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So we have to understand that people have different personalities. We just gotta learn how to mesh with those personalities. And I think when you brought up family, I start understanding that more at the age of 25. Just accept people how they come. You either gonna love them or you ain't because we want the same shit, man. Vice versa.
Family, we all we got.
Facts.
And we're not, and as a community, we don't have time to be beefing over petty stuff. Yeah. Literally, like, we have to just, we all family, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
That kid from Norfolk, grown now.
Yes, sir.
You happy you made it?
I'm blessed to be able to be. I'm telling you, bro. Like, it was rough, man. Like, people don't understand how.
Oh, like, I get it, bro. I get
it. Like, bro, like, what? Yeah. It was a fun childhood, man. But it was wild, man. I would never want my son or any of my future kids to be out like I was, man.
And that's not even to say a bad thing.
Because I was that kid.
For that. Yeah.
And I got to speak to the kid. Because I was that kid. I was partying every weekend. I'm 16, 17, going to college parties. I'm turning up. But that's how, like, as I, when I started DJing, it made sense. Like, people knew me as, I had a lot of lit parties, you know what I'm saying? Like, fun functions, prom after party. I did it all. Graduation after party, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I was really outside, bro. Yeah. But, what comes with outside is everything that comes with outside. Things could go left, you know what I'm saying? Just being in the wrong place at the wrong time or just seeing stuff or hearing stuff. So, it's just like,
Man, I remember we used to go to parties when I was in Memphis, bro. And shout out to DJ Yo. A lot of people know who that is from Memphis. Shout out to DJ Yo. He used to throw all the like lit ass dream balls and shit growing up in me. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, but
yeah, but anyway, bro, it was like this big ass Memphis events. He threw like 5 of them, bro. Dream ball, dream ball, dream ball. Them shit was coming out like cocaine, cool. CMG mixtapes.
Dream ball.
But the thing is that, bro, we were walking those parties knowing they were gonna be lit, but we had to keep our head on the swivel because there's so much shit going on. People quick, and every one that we went to got shot up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's sad.
And it's crazy as hell, but I believe it teaches a lesson though. When you grow up in those type of environments, because when I got to college, I was like, well, shit, I know what to look out for. So I know that I'm not getting in the big groups of crowds. I'm always by the door, so I can be one of the first ones to get up out of here in case something pop off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm never too deep in the DJ booth or nothing like that. Yeah. So, and we never go in one way in and one way out spots. That's just a hell no. Like, we do that growing up. But I feel like those things prepare you for life, to look out for certain situations, to learn how to protect yourself, learn how to scope shit out before it happens. You know what I'm saying? Because it was certain things in Memphis, you already knew somebody was finna get in a fight by the way they standing or walking towards somebody. Know. I'm like, something to jump off. We need to go and get up out of here. Yeah. And before we know it, we 20 minutes down the road, some shit pop off. We see it on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Instagram or whatever. Yeah. But I think those lessons do teach you what to look out for. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
So I believe that was the biggest thing. But what's next for Swank? What's next for you, man? What you got coming down the line?
What's next for Swank? This summer we got a lot of events going on with the community. What's next for Swank? I'm working on my nonprofit organization.
Okay.
What's next for Swank?
Make sure you tag us in there, man. We gonna shout you out for real.
What's next for Swank is turning Be the Greatest.
Okay, black tag.
Be the Greatest.
You switched it.
Be the Greatest.
BTG, man. Hey, man,
get
up there with them.
You know what I'm saying? Be the Greatest.
For sure.
Be the Greatest. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to take Be the Greatest to the next level, man. We're giving so many shirts and book bags to the kids because I want them to understand the motto behind being the greatest. Be the greatest.
Yeah.
Don't just be good.
It's about what you feed them.
Be the greatest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then what's next for Swank? I'm taking my DJ career worldwide. I got a festival planned in the Philippines in February for my birthday.
Shout out to you, man. That's big.
From there, I'm trying to do some stuff in Japan. Like, you know, just different places. I'm trying to do stuff in Africa. I just want the people to get behind me, to understand, like, hey, you know, Swank has done a lot. Swank has a lot of support, but you can never have enough support.
Hell
and
no,
I need the people to support me. I need the people to help me because we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And this is not just in Virginia. We need a lot of work to do all over the world, you know.
But the thing about it is you're stepping up, taking care of your community. We need everybody else to do that.
You have to.
Yeah, like we need you.
I want to encourage
just
people
one person.
here.
Yeah, facts. You're one person. But the thing is that if we see him doing it for his community, why the fuck we can't do it for ours?
No, that's
you know what I'm saying?
We have to inspire and motivate. That's my whole. That's how my whole goals. I always said I want to inspire and motivate other people to do great. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're doing it better than me, if you're doing it greater than me. Like, cool.
Facts.
As long as I can inspire and motivate people to be great, hey, I'm happy, bro.
Man, look who calling me now.
Oh, wow.
Hey, man, I'm recording. Well, I'm going to call you when I get up out of here. She going to see it. But, nah, man, you know we mess with your movement. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be following BTG, Be the Greatest.
Yes, sir.
Also, the Sierra Jenkins project as well.
Sierra J project. Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? Yeah, so make sure y'all go tap in with that as well. You know what I'm saying, man? We fuck with you, Swank. We love you over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
I want to.
We've been knowing each other for about 4 years now.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
I want to. You know, 2 years that was too long, man. We gotta.
Shit, we can do it, man. We could drop them, man. We could drop them like Boosie and Vlad.
I'm for real, because I be having so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I be wanting to just drop on the people, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I know y'all got the platform to speak to the people. So
yeah. Nah, most definitely, man. But drop your social medias, man. Tell them where they can find you, where they can follow you, man. Tap in with you, man. Book you, you know what I'm saying? If you doing that now, because I know you only fucking with the kids, like he said plenty of times. But just tell them where they can find you, man.
Y'all can find me on all social media platforms, Swank Sanchez. Y'all can follow me. Y'all can check out my website, www.swanksanchez.com. Y'all can tap in with me, man. I'm everywhere. But if y'all in Atlanta, y'all tap in with me. Y'all in Virginia, y'all tap in with me. Let's build this community, y'all, and let's continue to be the greatest. So, Yes, sir.
Facts, man. Well, I guess that's the episode. But man, thank you for everybody who been supporting, man. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing. Make sure y'all go stream the audio versions on Spotify and also Apple Pod too as well. We dropping all visual episodes along with audios for all our guys who be late night truck driving. Traveling on the road, doing tours, whatever, man. I know y'all can't fully watch the YouTube visualization, but you could pop some headphones in and listen to that audio. Yes, so make sure y'all go do that for us, man. At Trap Set Network on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Pod, man. Wherever you can find your nearest podcast, man. It's at Trap Set Network, man. Tap in with us, follow us on Instagram, and let's keep this movement going, man. Hey, man, like I said, man, it's been another episode of Trap Set Network. We out.
Yes, sir. That was fire, bro.
Oh, yeah. I got better than it. System 2 years.
Most definitely.
I've been studying it, man. It was dope. I definitely wanted you to talk about Sierra, though. I know you
can talk some more, bro.
Yeah, I think we
need to know what's going on.
I think we got everything that we needed. I think the thing with that was I never heard you spoke of. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, shit, I feel like